Students, today you'll be taking a practice test on the computer. I need everyone to move to your station so we can begin.
On the computers? But I'm terrible at computer testing. I wish I was at PE instead.
Please log in and begin. Eyes on your screen.
I wish there was something to help us out with this. Youch!
Youch yourself! Get your finger out of my nose!
What was that?
That was me, Rawlings. You asked for help, and here I am.
Really? A talking baseball?
Yes, Rawling, the talking baseball. Here to walk you through this practice test, unless you don't want my help.
What does a baseball know about testing?
Plenty. Sit down and let me show you. Now, are you comfortable?
I think so.
Good. First thing you should do when you sit down for testing is get comfortable. Arrange your space. Your mouse, your keyboard, any scrap paper you're allowed to use, and if you can, adjust the brightness of the screen. The last thing you want to do when testing is to strain your eyes on a screen too dark or too bright. You'll get a massive headache.
Yeah, I got one from where you hit me.
Sorry about that. So, are you comfortable? Your space in order? Screen just right?
Yes.
Now you're ready to begin the test. Before you start with the first question, take a deep breath. Good. Taking a deep breath will help you to start the test calmly. Remember, you have plenty of time to take this test. It's easy with computer-based tests to rush through all the questions, especially if you don't know how many that there are. On a paper test, it's easy to know how many questions you have. Some computer-based tests have a special screen, like an item review screen, that will show you how many questions you have.
Like this one?
Exactly. If you can look at this screen first. This will help you to know how to manage your time better.
I can answer 20 questions in an hour, no problem.
Absolutely. This is why it's so important to remember to stay calm and to take your time.
All right, I'll take my time. Can we get started now?
Yes, we can. Now that you're into the test, remember that many of the strategies that apply to paper testing also apply to computer testing as well. Skim through the passages. Look for keywords in the questions. Look at any text features like pictures and captions and headings. Reread when you don't understand. And remember, it's important to become familiar with the test software ahead of time because some tests have special tools that you can use. This test actually has a highlighter tool. Highlight important information in the passage or question. You can also eliminate questions that can't possibly be right or take notes on the question itself. Make use of all the tools given to you. Many computer-based tests allow you to skip questions that you don't actually know and return to them later. Just like a paper test though, don't be afraid to mark those questions for review and return to them later so that you can give them more time.
Whoa, my computer just died and I was halfway through the test.
Don't panic. Sometimes situations happen that no one expects. If there is an error, like if the power goes out or the computer freezes, just stay calm. Follow the test administrator's instructions, and when you're able to resume testing, take a deep breath and remember to do your best.
There it goes.
I don't recommend doing that.
I'm on the last question.
Okay, let's check how much time you have left. It looks like you've got some time. It's always a good idea to go back through the test and double check your answers. Always reread the questions to make sure you understand them and that the answer you selected makes sense and fully answers the question. Make sure to spend a little bit more time on those tougher questions.
I've doubled and triple checked my answers. Can I submit it now?
Yes, you can. Just remember, on a computer-based test, once you submit it, you can't go back and make any changes.
Done. That was easier than a knock on the head.
Excuse me? Were you talking to that baseball?
Me talking to a baseball? Why would I do that? Baseballs don't talk.
I think you got whacked a little too hard. Why don't you go to the clinic and skip testing for today?
I'm good, thanks.
Tip 1. Get comfortable. Adjust the screen in the computer. Tip 2. Take your time. It's easy to rush a computer test. Stay calm and slow down. If you can, look first at how many questions you have. Tip 3. Use the reading strategies you know, such as reread, find keywords, look at text features, picture it, use context clues, have a purpose, make inferences, and use prior knowledge. Tip 4. Use the tools. If you can, highlight, eliminate answers, and make recording notes. You can skip questions, mark them for review so you come back later. Tip 5. Always go back and check your work. Make sure your answers completely address the question.